presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, good move.
The Cowboys take over first and
So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at their shifting mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
As you and I both know, they're using team sprint plays to start a game so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after him big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
In motion goes the tight end.
At the Cowboys.
Here's Lawrence. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions first
The
down.
man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines, encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. And Xavier again. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
The
Cowboys offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. They go play action now. May. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
May now off the bootleg. They'll get this out to Genty. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 9 yards.
Play action. May. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Throwing here is May.
It's now second and 6.
Pass caught by Burden. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23.
A gain of
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Cowboys first down.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Now second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll go again with Jeanty. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up third and 3.
To the air, May. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jack Besh, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You look at this Cowboy defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
48-yard line.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well in time there. And now fourth down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Right back to Genty on first down.
Oh, what a move. And some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
52 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
As they've got it as we resume action.
Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Bradley Chubb. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Looking to throw. May. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield.
7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down.
5 yards on the
Here's
play.
May.
And it's 3rd down.
That's caught left side. Burton. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal.
This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Lions offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here now the former Cowboy. This will be fun to watch. It's Zeke Elliott. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And they'll send Judy in motion left. Lawrence will throw. That one complete to the gut. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Troy Bryant. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That's caught left side by Judy.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good. We're on Lions. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Akers will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Cowboys 10.
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a
You met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll throw with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
2nd and 8.
To throw, it's May. That's complete. It's Jalen Noel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
10 yards.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
They'll drop the throw. He's got this complete to Burton.
Hayes pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to Gunnar.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw. May looking to run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A gain of 6 yards.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
now
second
Lawrence.
and 1.
That one complete to Ligon. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out, something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
The coverage by Jahan Campbell.
Now Lawrence to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That is incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The regular season starts to move towards its conclusion. So many great games going on this weekend with playoff relevance. The AFC and NFC playoff pictures starting to come into focus. Big one coming up on Sunday night. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on the call. Kickoff set for 8:20 Eastern right here on EA Sports. And how about a big play from the Colts defense? They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's A.J. Brown. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 58 yards for the score. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And it...
In the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He's got this to Williams complete. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Well, that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now Lawrence. Got a man, that's the gap. Lawrence will go down. It's a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Lawrence. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Lawrence will throw. This is caught. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. A good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Cowboys offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still winning, and how you continue to lead.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And through here, that's complete. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
And the Cowboys first down.
Now a handoff to Genty. And down to the 41.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They need two. Here's third down.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They're going to throw. May. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll get the lead down to 5. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. The offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Lawrence. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
7-yard gain. That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Play action. May. Over the middle, he's going to find Burden. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 16
to the air,
yards.
May.
First down, Dallas.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Drake May with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the
May going to try and throw for it.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game. Instead, it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2. Right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Looking to put a drive together. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Well, he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard pickup.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Walter Nolan. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And even 100 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down. A gain of 12. And a Cowboy first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Cowboys first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Throwing here is May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Here's May. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Another Cowboys first down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A first carry here for Jordan James. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's May. Over the middle, it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25.
Fighting through, he's got space. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. He was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll try and throw for it with May. He's got this complete to Burden. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw with May. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Lions are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now Lawrence down around his goal line. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
Lawrence. Over the middle, complete to Judy. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Lawrence. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
But they tried to get 2, and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. That's to Bash over the middle. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
And he's going to get it across the midfield straight into line territory. Now 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
He's back to throw. Down the field, he's got more. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here comes second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
Back to throw.
At the 18-yard line.
This throw caught. Right around the 6. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to throw for it. That is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Time for another look at this Lions offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Detroit, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.